Hi, John. How's your
Yes,
day?
yes. Oh, it's very good evening.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
cool. So, anything interesting happen?
Interesting. Two things. One thing is Pyeongchang Olympic was opening. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
yes, it is released, and then tomorrow I will attend the book seminar or books club, book
A book
club
club.
to
Oh.
discuss about the book
Oh, what
about.
kind of book?
Do you know General Lee Sun-shin?
General Lee Soo-jin?
Yes, General Lee. General Lee
Uh,
Sun-shin. He was in Joseon. He was about 200 years ago. He was born, and then actually at the time when he was in general, he was
uh-huh.
usually not in the how can I say is he usually worked in the near the sea. Uh,
So he is just like what we call today a captain of a naval
Almost captain,
of a
almost
naval navy.
captainly, captainly. At the
Okay, okay.
time, Japan attacked Korean. At that time, Korean was almost Korean society was not that good, and the Koreans because of the Koreans corruption and then Koreans political
Uh-huh.
problems in there. At the time, Japan army almost how can I control the Korean Joseon land, just because at the time there is no Korean, there's Joseon Island. At the time,
Mm.
Captain Lee fight with the ship with the Japanese ship at that during
Uh-huh.
23 times he won 23
Mm.
winning.
Oh,
It was
really?
very big history because he fight it 23 times and then he won 23 times. And then
Oh,
about
so he never lost.
yeah, he never lost. And then the most famous as the fighting was Japanese ship was 133, and then our ship was only 12 or 12 or 13.
Yeah.
We
Oh my
we
God. Way too outnumbered.
yes. So it is more than almost 10 times much more Japanese ship attack Korean, but because he was very smart and then he really loved Korean and he really loved Korean people. So
That's right.
it the kind of his mind can spread to the just normal people, so they can fight each other. Just they can cooperate from
Ah,
the general to just normal people. They are
ah.
just
So,
unity.
okay. So, he has this way of talking
Mm.
to convince other people to join in, right?
Yes, other people joining,
Uh,
and then they can just participate by themselves because they really want to fight the Japanese army, and then that's the reason he can won all of the times because all the
mm,
people followed him, and then all the all the armies are were very brave, and then at the time they before the war he really worked hard to how can I say they scanning all the equipment, examining and
okay.
investigation and like that kind of do scan all the equipment for the war. So at the time he can won, but there are a lot of history in there. But that was one of the very famous history in the ocean war. So it was through the
Yeah.
world, not in Korea, only in Korea. Through the world, it was very famous, and then it was world's very famous top rank ocean fighting.
He is a yeah, a top rank,
Yeah,
one of the
top
top
rank
ranks.
and ocean
Yeah. Okay.
captain. So and then at the time it was almost very long time ago. Almost Japanese army think that Captain Lee, even though he is enemy to
Mhm.
Japan,
Mhm.
Japanese people just honor to him because even though he was the enemy, but
Mhm.
his strategies and his mind was so good. That's the reason why
Yes.
we defeated.
Yes.
They that's what they said.
That's how supposed to be the president right now, right?
Yes.
Right. They must know how to lead,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Mm. Okay, well, yeah, that is really interesting. To be honest, I have
Mm,
never actually heard about him before because
mm,
here we don't really talk about other histories too much.
mm.
Though we talk about world history,
Yes, yes,
um,
yes.
though we talk about world history, but the main focus of it was the Holy War before,
Mm,
World War Two, World War
mm,
One,
mm.
those kinds of wars. So yeah, I know.
Yes, it's
Sorry
very
to say.
because it's our Korean history. So another country almost never heard about this kind of history.
Yeah,
I understand that, but in our country, Captain Lee Sun-shin was we feel. Do you know Sejong King Sejong?
Kim Se-jong.
Yes, Sejong King, King
Uh,
who
no.
made the Hangul Korean language.
Ah, yeah, I remember
Yes,
now.
he was
Man.
maybe almost every Korean who think who is the best
Uh,
king, maybe is the Sejong King,
mhm,
and who is the best general is the
mhm.
Captain Lee Sun-shin.
Yeah, Lee Sun-shin.
Yes, one of the
Right.
top
Okay.
captain and one of the top king, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the
Yeah.
reason we always think honor of people is King Sejong
Mhm,
or Lee Sun-shin. So tomorrow maybe the main discussion topic is about his strategies. How can
mm.
he win all of the games, all of the wars in there?
So he has a very brilliant mind.
Yes,
He is
brilliant
very
mind.
he is good in how can I say this? Tactical warfare.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
He's
he is very
and
good in
then
tactical
he
warfare.
was the first captain who controlled all of the ocean in Korea. Before
Yeah.
him, there was as a part, there was a captain in partial part, but he
Hmm.
was the first man. He was the first man who can control all of the ocean in Korea,
Hmm.
in the Korean peninsula.
Yeah, yeah. Like the saying goes, war. The outcome of the war
Mm,
isn't really decided of how much people you have.
mm.
It's how you use your people
Yes, yes,
and how you use your resources.
yes, yes.
So
That's
right,
correct. That's totally
right,
right.
right. So actually, Lee Sun Shin,
Mm,
like what you're saying,
mm,
actually also reminded me of the history
mm,
of the 300 Spartans.
mm.
Are you familiar with that history? The
300
300
what?
Spartans.
Ah, Sparta.
Yeah, the Spartans.
Mm,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
300.
Ah, yes, I saw about the movie. I heard about the.
Yes,
I didn't exactly write about or see the movie, but I heard that 300. How they said. I'm not sure.
Spartans.
The Spartans. Yes, yes. The barbarian like that. Barbarian.
No, actually, they're not barbarians.
Not barbarian, but
Uh,
the fighters. 300 fighters.
mhm.
They.
Uh, yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah, 300, 300. Because wait, I'm trying to. Ah, my gosh, I forgot.
Uh, that's fighters.
Yeah, yeah. They are actually Spartans are not actually barbarians to per se,
Mm,
because actually what I understand
mm,
throughout history is
mm.
um, the Persian Empire was actually the most biggest empire
Yes, yes, yes.
before
Yes,
before,
yes.
and Spartans were
Mm.
actually just a small
Yes, they are very
small
small. Not country, just small city.
a small kingdom.
Small
Yeah.
monopoly. There is a term for monopoly. I'm not sure. Kingdom or
Uh,
region like that.
yeah. Just let's just say a small kingdom. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Small kingdom. It is a Greek kingdom,
Mm.
one of the Greek
Yes,
kingdom,
yes.
and
Greek
uh,
region.
yeah. Before
Mm,
Persia was such a vast empire
mm,
that a lot of these empires crumble
mm,
when they see
mm,
the Persian army coming. So they just surrender. They just surrender their empire
mm,
rather than risking lives, right?
mm. Yes, yes.
But these Spartans
Mm,
don't want to. They will fight.
Yes.
They will fight. So all all of their trained soldiers were just 300.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Yeah, 300. But there are some other kingdoms. There are some other kingdoms within Greek, right?
Yes.
But
Yes.
this Sparta is just like a small portion.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Sparta only agreed to fight, but their other allies
Yeah, they don't want
declined
to
to.
fight.
Yeah, they don't want to.
Yes.
So
Yes.
King Leonidas led
Mm.
those 300 men,
Mm.
and actually, of course, they got defeated.
Mm. No, I know. I know.
uh, they got defeated,
Mm.
but look at what they done.
Yeah.
Actually, the Persians were no match for them
Yes.
because
Yes. Yes. But
King
their mind is
Leonidas,
very great because
yes,
they are just united as a one, and then they have just same mind, and then they think number is not that important if they have a
yes,
will and then like that. So they are very good mind, and then uh,
hmm,
same control with the same control. So it is better.
right,
It could be possible to win, but actually it's not the real history. But it was very. It can give us a very good lesson because
hmm,
um, if we how can I make one, we can do more than we could do.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Right.
So
They should also make a movie
yes,
out
it
of
was in movie.
General.
Yes, yes. So
Oh, really? Ah.
that's the reason why in Korea actually it was released in Korea 300, but it
Ah.
was not made it by made in Korea, but made in I'm not sure where is this movie made, but movie about the 300 in Spartan and
Oh no,
then
no. I mean General
uh,
Sun Shin.
ah
Yeah.
but there are a lot of film in Isun but it's in Korean. All of the film
Are
is
there
Korean.
any
Have you ever
translation to it?
명량? 명량?
Myeongmyeong.
Yeah, 명량 like that. 명량.
All right. Try to refresh my mind on that.
Yeah, 명량. This is the name of the fight. One of the name of the fighting in the ocean. 명량해전. That means they fight
Oh.
near the 명량 area. It was a very
Oh, I see.
famous and most dramatic scene in the
Oh.
Korean history. So
So
it was
it was
filmed.
made into a movie.
Mm-mm. What?
So it was made into a movie.
Oh,
Myeongmyeong.
this was one of the famous story in uh, Lee Sun Shin's fighting. So it was made in film.
Oh, okay.
Maybe this
Actually, as the
uh,
uh-huh.
this was what I said. Only 12 ships fight the 133 Japanese ships.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So it was very it is not that quite old movie. It was released about 5 years ago.
2014.
Yeah, it is not that quite old movie. It is
Yeah.
quite recent movie, I think.
Yeah, the English name is the Admiral.
Admiral.
Yeah, the Admiral. I
Admiral.
am
Ah,
yeah, the Admiral. That's the English name.
maybe it can be. Yes, yes, yes. They fight in very narrow area.
Yes, yes, that's
Ah,
right.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
And,
okay, this is really interesting. If only I could play the trailer
uh,
because I searched it in Google, Myeongryang, sorry.
yes, yes,
Right.
yes,
And
yes.
it looks cool.
Yeah, and it looks
Yeah.
very. How can I say? In his face, he is very ancient and powerful, and then very
Yeah.
calm down, always calm down, and then but
Yeah,
energetic.
he looks really tough too.
Yeah, very tough. Looks very tough.
Yeah.
And the
Awesome.
actor was very famous in Korea. He is very old, and his name is Choi Min-sik, and he's very famous. One of
Ah,
the
yeah.
top Korean actor in Korea.
Yeah, Choi Min-sik, right?
Yeah, Choi
And
Min-sik. Yes, yes, Choi
the
Min-sik.
other one is Ryu Song-ryong.
Yes,
Am I
Yu
not
Sung
saying?
Young. He act as a Japanese enemy.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yes. It was.
Cool. I will watch this. I will watch this actually tomorrow.
It is very cool and very how can I fascinating story.
Yeah, it is. I'm really
Yes, yes.
fascinated by just looking at
And
it.
then it can touch our mind. If we are, if some Koreans see that movie, it can be very
Uh-huh.
touching mind like that. But
Yeah,
if if Japanese people will see, it cannot be like that. Feel like that.
I think I think they're already aware of it.
Yes, yes. But it's just a fact. It's just a fact,
Yeah, it is a
isn't it?
fact. It
It's
is a
not
fact.
SF movie.
Yeah,
It was just
I think.
made by fact. That's all.
Yeah, I think they are aware of what they did during World War Two.
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
also
a-
honor the Captain Lee Sun-shin because
yeah.
they just think he is very great captain. That is the reason why they honor him.
That's right. She and also very deserving of it.
Yes, yes, yes. He's
Right,
very very
rather
good.
than Douglas MacArthur. Do you know
Mm.
that?
Mm-mm.
Do you know Douglas MacArthur?
I don't know who is he.
He is an American general. He is an American five-star general that helped us in the World War II per se. He said he will
Ah,
help us,
uh,
right?
I know just about General. I forgot the name. Who helped Korean in the North Korean and South Korean war between. I forgot his name. He was very very famous general in Korean history because if he didn't arrive in near Incheon, maybe
Uh-huh.
North South Korea never exist because he's
Ah.
very honorable person. General. I forgot the name. Oh, I forgot the name. But that it was
Yeah,
also
well,
filmed in there. Incheon,
ah, okay.
the I'm not sure. Incheon landing strategy. Incheon landing strategy because
Oh.
they landed in Incheon and then they fight with the South Korea to North enemies. So we it it how can I say it made stop to North Korean
Mm-hmm.
just control all of the South Korea area.
Mm.
So it
Well,
is very famous. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
you know what? You know what? You know what?
Ah,
What?
Megador General.
Megado.
Yeah, Megador
Oh,
General.
Megado.
Megador General.
Ah, a Korean. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, with us,
Mm,
with this General Douglas MacArthur, an American general,
mm,
helped us per se in World War II.
mm,
But when we got occupied by the Japanese
mm,
here in the Philippines, he said, "I shall return,"
mm,
but he never did.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, he never did. He never did. Well, history book says
Mm,
that he did return and
mm,
helped,
mm.
but he returned when the war was already over.
Just come back
Right.
home like that.
Yeah. See, see. No,
Yes,
he's
yes.
those. I think you know. I'm not. No, I'm not here to knock on American history
Mm,
before. Sorry,
mm,
feeling under the weather.
mm,
Because when you look at history,
mm,
they say that Americans did this, the American country did that,
mm,
the American helped this, helped that,
mm,
right? But when you think about it,
mm,
when you think about it, uh, their history, the backstory
mm.
of what's
Behind the
written,
story.
yeah, the real story actually is
Yes, yes.
they did some pretty bad things,
Yes, yes, yes. And
right?
their
They
policy is not
occupied.
that always good sometimes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
They say that they claim that we
Mm,
are gonna help.
mm,
We are going to rebuild
mm,
this country.
mm,
But
mm.
what happened is they just occupied it.
Yes, yes. They always say
Right.
it's like as a good, but as a just true opinion or true mind
Yeah.
is not that good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just like the country in Haiti.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just like the country in Haiti,
Mm,
they told Haitians before that,
mm,
we will rebuild Haiti,
mm.
we will help Haiti,
But their
but
purpose is not that.
no, it's
Yes,
not
yes.
their purpose.
Yeah.
They are just there
Yeah.
for Haiti's natural resources.
Yes, or
Right.
cheap, labor, cheap labor workforce.
Yeah, that's
Mm,
right. So,
mm,
uh, also in Korea, I
mm.
heard Americans also settled there, right?
Yes, yeah, but not they are not governed South Korea, but they are just enter the South Korea to deal with the North Korea to make the
Mm.
stop the war.
Yeah, right.
But Japan was controlled in in the past, as you know.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes, as
yeah.
same as your
Yeah,
country.
yeah. That's rough.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Well, but when you think about it, it's kind of right now the result is good,
Mm.
right? Because we learned a lot from the Americans. We
Yes,
learned a
yes.
lot from the Japanese. We learned a lot from we learned a lot from the Spaniards.
Mm,
So without them occupying the Philippines,
mm,
I think the Philippines is not the Philippines today if
mm.
it wasn't for them.
But actually,
Right.
our natural mind is a little bit different from your country because we think Japanese mind was very bad, and then they
Yeah,
just
of course.
yes.
Of course.
I think your mind is almost same as our country because Japan
Yeah.
control us, but they are not do for us. They just do
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
them only. They
Mhm.
just subtract natural resources and people and all of the good things, but they
Uh-huh.
just insert bad things and bad education. Like they just force the Japanese education and make people foolish.
Yeah. Imagine.
Yes, yes.
Imagine.
Make people foolish that they think Japanese is good and Korean is bad, like that. As a
Yeah, they're
Korean.
brainwashing
Yeah,
other people,
brainwashing.
right?
So that's the
Yeah.
reason why we don't like Japanese government. We like Japanese culture. We can like Japanese culture or Japanese people, but
Yeah.
I don't like Japanese government, like Abe Prime Minister Abe, like that.
Yeah, that one, that one. You know what? Don't hate the people, but hate the
Yes,
government,
yes. But the
right?
government or politicians or problem, not the
Yeah.
people,
Yeah,
because
that's right.
Japanese people are very good and very kind. Of
Right,
course, not
right.
all of
Yeah.
them, but
Not.
usually, usually they are
Yeah.
kind. Usually they are good, and they are very,
Yeah.
they are very polite. But
Yeah,
their
of course.
politicians or their brainwashing was very bad. I think so.
Mm, yeah, just like in America right now and in
Yes,
Haiti.
yes.
Remember when Donald Trump told made a statement in Twitter
Mm,
that why does people from this shithole countries
mm,
coming into America, right? And
mm,
he he really notified
mm. I
people
think
coming from Africa, Haiti,
yes, yes.
and yeah, when this talk show host,
Mm,
if I don't know if you don't know him, but his name is Conan
mm,
O'Brien.
mm,
He also went to Korea, by the way.
mm,
Conan O'Brien.
mm.
Um, this Haitian people, this other Haitian people, when they saw him, they were really mad at him.
I think he's saying is something wasty saying.
What?
Wasty. He's sometimes his opinion or his
Yeah.
saying is waste. Trash.
Yeah, Donald Trump. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. I don't know
Yes.
why a lot of Americans voted for this guy,
But I
but he
think
won.
just near him, just his prime minister or his top government, they are just not that bad. But the president himself is not. I think his mind is sometimes looks like trash like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm,
I don't know. He's a little bit crazy, but
yeah.
like I said, from relating to what you said about
Mm,
the government and the people, right?
mm,
This talk show host went to Haiti.
mm,
Some Haitians saw this guy, this
mm,
American, and they said, "Why?" They said, "Go away."
mm.
They said, "Go away."
Yes, but
They said, "Go away." I don't. Americans are bad,
mm,
anything like that.
mm,
But also there are this some group that came near to him
mm,
and say, "My brother,
mm,
do not hate American people. We
mm.
love American people. You should hate the government."
Yes,
Yes,
that's
that's right.
true. Maybe
Yeah, that's true. That's
we
true.
can love the people, but
Yeah.
we can hate the politicians or government like that.
Yeah, that's right. And also the government said that the president. Oh my gosh.
Yes. But I
Right.
think
So.
the strong country like Japan or US or China, like that kind of country, usually
Mhm.
distort some good minds or distort some history or natural opinion, public opinion like that, because they that distorted opinion or history was give them benefit, because
Mm,
the, powerful enforce their power or enforce their opinion or enforce their benefit. That's the reason why they are always trying to distort or make the wrong history, wrong opinion, or
yeah.
sometimes wrong value like that.
Mm,
That's the
yeah. Well.
main reason, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I get. Well, I get. I understand.
Mm.
I understand his point that he must concentrate on pure Americans first, right?
Yes, yes.
Um, but the way how he handles it though is
Mm.
really, let's say
But
unique.
yes,
Okay,
yes. But I
to be
think
nice.
just the previous president was good. Barack Obama was very
Yeah,
good, great.
Barack Obama. Okay.
He was great guy and great mind like that. But we cannot do anything because its reality is Donald Trump is a president, and then we don't have any way to just without impeachment. But we cannot
Hmm.
do that because we are not American. So we
Yeah.
just can
Um.
we just follow just using by our politicians.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, like what you said, President Obama was really a good president. Actually,
Mm.
his way actually of handling it is much more professional rather than Donald Trump.
Mm.
What I think it's really unfortunate for Barack Obama.
Mm.
He won at unfortunate time because a lot of people are blaming Barack Obama for the crashing, the economy failing in the United States.
Mm. Yes, yes,
Right?
yes.
A lot of people lost their jobs
Mm.
because, yeah, they are blaming Barack Obama, but it is actually a bit of a wrong timing
Yes,
because
yes.
of the stock market crashing around 2008.
Yes,
You know
yes,
that,
yes,
right?
yes. Bobber
The
was
stock
Bobber
market
was
crashing.
disappeared. Yes, yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But actually, it's not Barack Obama's fault.
Yes, it's
Yes,
just kind of cycle. It's kind of cycle.
yes. It is actually the one who is handling it,
Yes, yes,
right?
yes.
The president before him,
Mm.
and also the one in charge of these banks,
Mm.
right? And actually, I watched a documentary about this, and it
Mm.
really made sense. Uh, the head,
Mm.
the head of those banks that handle this stocks, okay, they gambled. They
Mm.
use this money to gamble.
Mm. Yes,
The not
yes.
to gamble in casinos, of course, but to
Mm.
gamble in to gamble again in stocks.
Yes, yes, yes.
But
That's
they
the
lost.
reason just the rich people just continually rich and then just poor people continually poor,
Right,
because
that's right.
just gap between rich and poor is just increase. And then I think this the in the New York or in the Washington D.C., the
Uh-huh.
people who work in the bank were related in the funding. They are just in the usually people in work as a Wall Street. They are
Hmm.
usually financial firm. They are
That's right.
usually just make money from the money, make
Hmm.
money from the money. And then if someone who don't know any information and just want to follow them, they will lose by money. They will lose
Yeah.
money by money. It is very very bad cycle, but it was very top was in between uh, almost in 2008. That's the
Hmm.
reason why there was very big bubble, and then subprime mortgage run. So a lot of reasons in there. That
Hmm.
was the reason why the economy was collapsed like that.
Yeah. And that's the reason why you notice that Barack Obama's age sped up a little, right?
Yes, yes, yes. But I
When
think he
he was,
did well. I think
yeah,
compared to other president.
yeah, actually he did well. He did well in running, especially Obamacare, his project Obamacare.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
a lot of Americans benefited from Obamacare, but Donald Trump
Mm.
abolished Obamacare.
Yes, yes.
right. See,
It was pity.
insane in the membrane. All right. So,
Yes, yes,
anyways, that will be it for us today, John.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
A really insightful conversation today
yes, yes,
about the government.
yes,
Okay.
yes,
All right. So that will be it for us today. I'll see you again this Monday. Okay.
yes, yes.
All right. So bye bye.
Bye.